Welcome back to Houston Life. Whenever disaster strikes, Houston's own rapper Trae Tha Truth rallies a group of volunteers known as the Relief Gang, and he heads to where neighbors need him the most.
So on Monday, Trae was out in the thick of Hurricane Beryl, and all this week he continues to show up for Houston. Melanie Camp joined Trae and the Relief Gang in Southpark as they helped a couple in their 70s remove a tree that had crashed onto their home.
When the going gets tough,
Trae!
Relief Gang, get going. The brainchild of rapper Trae Tha Truth, this is a way that Houston neighbors can help each other out in times of need.
Relief Gang is a branch under my nonprofit, which is Angel by Nature, and we just work, man. I think at the end of the day, when people are in need, we just get to it. We witnessed a lot of what people go through, like when they need help from the FEMAs and other stuff, and we watch them get the red tape and get ran around till they get discouraged and just give up. And we just decided to not follow the rules. We decided to make our own rules. When they need help, we move right then and there. You got to think, people without power, you have people on dialysis, different machines. Guess what? You have to try and show up, and they don't want to hear, hey, wait till a week or two, let us plot, plan, strategize. They might not be living at that moment, you know? So for us, we just get to it, and a lot of people be excited to be part of it, believe it or not, man. I get a lot of people from all across the world that be like, when you going out, I need to go out with you. So that's the blessing of making it cool to give back.
When Hurricane Beryl hit, Relief Gang mobilized.
The hurricane was still going on. It was about 8 in the morning, and we started going out doing water rescues, and it was just like, even in the midst of that, wind blowing crazy, rain still coming down, and just the feeling you get when people really appreciate it, like you know they really need it at that moment.
In the aftermath, Relief Gang focused efforts on the cleanup, helping neighbors like the Perkins here in Southpark.
Trae the rapper is cutting down my trees.
The team works off tips sent to their Instagram at Relief Gang.
They knocked on the door, and I came out and saw them, and I asked them who they were, you know, and they said they come to help us and cut down with the tree, and they'll try to do what they can do, you know, and I asked them how much. They said, no, it's no charge, it's free.
The tree fell, blown by the hurricane-force winds of Beryl. While their home was damaged, Mel Rita and Lawrence Perkins were lucky. You were in the house when it happened.
Yes, I was. The second part, I was standing at my window right there in the living room when the second part came down. I was talking on the phone, looking out the window. I started screaming, and my sister said, what is wrong? And I was telling this tree done fell. The whole tree's gone now. The firemen came to see if they needed to rescue us, but I told them I was able to, you know, get out the house.
We don't really have nothing but this house and our kids, and you got to put your faith in that. I got 19 grandkids and 8 great-grandbabies.
You know, you come across so many people who are going through hardships, and life isn't always easy for people. What do you learn from doing this, from helping other people?
Believe it or not, as many people as I help, which is a lot of people, it motivates them to want to do it. So imagine for every person that I help, there's 5 more that start helping others. So that's a beautiful outcome for me, because people getting help that probably would have never got help in the first place. It's crazy. If you look back a few years, I can honestly say I take pride in making it cool to give back, because now you have a lot of people that take the time out to try and come out. And because, you know, a lot of times, like even with Relief Gang, we don't know a lot of the volunteers. They genuinely just show up to help. And, you know, that's a beautiful moment.
The Perkins have made it through a number of Houston's hurricanes, and they have this to say about getting through on the other side.
Just, you know.
Just have to tell them to keep having faith.
Having faith and believing
Keep saying your prayers and
yes.
keep having faith.
And believe it, just believe, something gonna happen. We didn't know how
Like
or
this
why,
right here.
but it did. It's a blessing. I really appreciate it very, very much. Very much, because we had no idea how we was going to get this tree moved out of our yard. And I appreciate it very, very much from my heart. I really do appreciate it.
Wow. Making giving back cool again was what I took away from that.
Yeah, and you were just saying this is what it's all about, people helping each other, and when you help someone else, they're more likely to pass it on and pay it forward.
Absolutely. Okay, so if you at home want to volunteer, check out Relief Gang on Instagram, okay? That's where you can find out where they're headed next, who they're gonna be helping, and if you need any help at all, send them a DM with what you need, your address. We have a link to the Relief Gang's Instagram on HoustonLife.tv.
Yeah, it's great work by the entire gang. Very, very nice.